Welcome. In these next few minutes, I'm going to introduce you to the Compassionate Seattle Heart Map, a public information resource that visualizes the connections between individuals, groups, and organizations committed to creating a culture of compassion in our region. This background image comes from a 1905 real estate company that produced the first Seattle Heart Map. Now, the information is grouped a number of ways. If I select sectors, I can see there are 13 different areas within the community. I can find these individuals, groups, and organizations. And if I select education and learning, I'm going to discover there's a whole bunch of organizations and individuals, in this case organizations, working in the area of not only education and learning, but are also committed to creating a more compassionate community. Now, I click on Antioch University. I'm going to open a lower window as well. This lower window lets me see a number of things about Antioch. In the lower window, I can see their purpose, a vision for the organization, as well as any other typical information you'd see in an about. Up above, I can see, not only education and learning, they're also involved with justice and law and science and technology. I can also see, though, they're an educational institution as well as a nonprofit. Now, with this lower window open, I can also do searches. And when you search, you're not just searching on the thoughts that are in the map, but you're able to search on all of the content that's attached to any of these thoughts. So these links, it goes out and actually indexes the pages and gets the content off of those pages, and it's part of the search that you're doing. Now, this first one is interesting because I found that there's a nonprofit in the area of health and wellness and justice and law that has homelessness right in the title, and that's the Committee to End Homelessness in King County. But if I scroll down, I can find other organizations and groups. And some of the content that it's searching, like I said, comes off of web pages out in other locations. In this case, a nonprofit in justice and law, security and protection, education and learning, the People's Institute, somehow connected to Wellspring Family Services. So all of this information is accessible online to you, and you're able to add yourself and the organizations you're involved with to the map. I'll close that window below. Let's take a look here at other ways we have it organized. For instance, we're working to get everyone to affirm the Charter for Compassion. So I can discover individuals. I can also discover organizations and groups that have already affirmed the Charter for Compassion. The Seattle Heart Map is a public good. It'll be as good as we make it. It's going to demonstrate that we together can produce something that will reveal to us what isn't often visible to us. How are we connected to each other? Who's working on what? For instance, I can organize by assets. I've grouped them into different domains. So if I want to see everyone involved with cultural or economic or environmental or political areas, or people who are working within the next 50, because we'll be down at Seattle Center. So we've grouped all of those sectors within the same basic model. I can open up civic action and see governance and justice and media and law and relations and security. When I open that up, I find all those organizations that are working, in this case, within media. This is going to be a powerful way for us to know each other. You need to know the network to knit the network, and we're looking forward to our working together.